draw 3. What is it? The draw 3. There we go. Treacherous Blessing. You can. It's the cardboard live overlay that I have going. It will shut off like in between, like outside of the matches. It should come off there. I don't think Elspeth's. Maybe we try 2 Elspeth's Nightmare. I want 3 Bindings of the Old God. Conqueror's Death or Eldest Reborn. This sacrifices a creature versus letting us target. We'll see what works better there. Vraska. Can this target our own stuff? An opponent controls. Conquers Death. Opponent controls, because you have Demonic Pact. So you have Demonic Pact, which is one of the better cards. Thanks, Pyrex. Appreciate it. Flicker of Fate. Yorian. Sorry, we're just gonna brew right now. The Angel deck was garbage. Skyclave. Apparition. Planeswalker. I want, what's his name? Calyx. I want Oath of Kaya. I want Wrath of God. Extinction. Sacrifice a creature. What's it called? Trial of Ambition. Charming Prince. Yasharn. So Yasharn's a bit of a combo, like Nombo, with actually this is more of a sideboard card, I think, with the Doom Foretold, but I think it could be reasonable. Let me just change so I know how many lands I need here. What, 34 probably. So I got 6 cards to add. So Flicker of Fate, you can reset all your stuff. Calyx helps you dig. You have the Treacherous Blessing to help you draw cards as well. The cool thing with Vraska is you can uptick it and destroy your thing. Vraska. Okay, so we're going to play a big Vraska as well. Let's play some Fatal Push. Probably just 2 more Skyclaves. I probably want Thoughtseize in here, don't I? Can play Thoughtseize post board. Do we even need the push? Probably don't need the push. Like, we're just playing into board wipes and some of our bigger stuff. So then I can play Eerie. One of Eerie Ultimatum. Probably just another Binding. Might not be wrong to get because we have a lot of 4-drops right now. I also don't have Conquer's Death in here. Okay, so let's get rid of Calyx. Let's play Conquer's Death. Want 2 of those, 3 of these, 2 of these. Mind Stone. I like Mind Stone. It helps you get card advantage. You have your sweepers. You have Eerie to catch you up. Binding's a good catch-all removal. Binding, you can't target your own stuff. These Vraskas, you can, which I like about that. Flicker of Fate's basically us reusing, but we need to have something already going. So I think we do it like this. That means we have no removal on 1 or 2, which might be a problem, but we have the ramp to help us get ahead. Also have the board wipes. You have Othakaya. This can help us get into any of these early. Actually, instead of this, let's go Bertha Milites. That's better. And go Trial of Ambition. Okay, so now we need mana. We are playing 34 lands, so Abzan Triumph. Pay 2. Then we need, what's our distribution? So we're testing out. The Angel deck didn't do very well. It really sucked, to be completely honest. So we're black, white, splash, green. So I think off that. So then we want likely the isolated chapels, pathway. Probably go 1 of each pathway. That gives us 34 lines. 34. So what are we cutting? I think I still want all the duels. Still want the isolated. We can... Maybe we cut these pathways and go Fabled. Then just do castles. So we have 4, 8, 12, 13 sources of green, never needing more than 1. 13, 15. We should probably play 1 more. Oh, I do have these Bertha Milites, so I probably want another Plains. Run it like that. Okay, so we got that as our main board. Now we got our sideboard. We have 2 Yasharns versus Sack. We have Authority. This is my favorite card in Historic. It's just so good against so many decks. Cage. Leyline. So we have Cage, 2 Leyline, or we play Rest in Peace. No, we want our own stuff. So we have that. play Thoughtseize against like the control mirrors. What else do we want? Probably just more targeted removal. Another extinction event. Languish could be good. We have 4 sweepers. Yasharn shuts down a lot of the stuff. Authority's good. I want the Thoughtseize. Maybe go... yeah, I still want 4 Thoughtseize. Unless I do this and then I do 2 Shades. I like bringing it, but you're not really going to draw like an aggressive creature in an 80 card pile. 3 Thoughtseize. We can go Doomscar. Probably just the 4th Wrath, 4th Extinction event. Two ley lines is probably not enough. Should have enough there that we maybe don't need Yasharn. And instead we can play we can blow up most stuff main board anyway, so I don't really need like Assassin's Trophy. Maybe we just play Noxious Grasp. It's probably Noxious Grasp. Because Gargaroth would probably die for us. It's not great against what the opponent's doing. So this is Abzan Doom Historic. Alright, time to live and die by the pact. See if we avenge the angels not doing too hot. We could see even like playing Teferi, or not Teferi, Tybalt. It's pretty easy to splash in our deck. Opponents on Jangantha, which means they're either on burn. I think we need more action early. Okay, we'll keep this. Put back the Conqueror's Death. So they're either on burn, engine, or Jund Sacrifice. This hand's actually pretty good, I think, against most of those decks. Because what we can do here, we birth on 2. Elspeth Nightmare hits whatever 3-drop that's impactful if it is engine. It also eats away. Okay, so this is Jund Sac. So we'll get a plains here. So I have the option, I can go Elspeth's Nightmare, which is probably what I'm going to do. The sooner I can get this going, the sooner we can eat away at their hand. It also lets me hit potentially a Coco before they can cast it. Yeah. Let's get rid of Cat here. They can't really attack in here unless they do like Woe Strider, which is fine because I have Skyclave Apparition to exile it. I can take Collected Company from their hand, or if they have like Oven or something. Okay, so they have the Oven. So they have to do this now. Oh, they don't. It's interesting. See what's going up top. Can take like a claim here, maybe even. Oh, they just got lands. Okay, if they just have lands, gonna go Skyclave, take the oven. Binding's more flexible, and I'd rather use Skyclave on a smaller. Oh, they sequenced that a little wrong. They don't get the token now. So they get their cat back, but that's basically it. Nice thing too is they have to do the cat before, so then I can catch him on the Trial of Ambition. This could be Collected Company. See what they do here. Even if it's Coco, we're pretty good spot. Because I have Flicker of Fate for this. Yeah, if they have priority. Double Devil. Kinda gross. So I can do Yori into hand. This lets me target this. If I draw a land, then I can flick it again. I think we just do Yori into hand here. We're going to block here, try to dodge like Oven for a turn. Probably play that land out. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna take 2 here. We'll get to draw a card. We needed a land. I can Yori in and kind of reset up myself. That was a good draw for them. Dread Horde's really good for them. They draw Coco as well. Their hand was like, draw Dread Horde, draw Coco. Then we're kind of screwed. Let's go get a Triome. I mean, if we survive a turn, then I can get some good shenanigans going. With Charming Prince and the Flicker of Fate. We just need to survive this turn. So kill this first. They sack there. They have a point of damage. They sack the Dread Horde. That's another point. That's 2 more points. We're getting kind of low. This Charming Prince is probably going to have to be a life gain Charming Prince. Yeah, they just drew really well. They drew the priest. So we're taking at least 2. Taking 3 here. I just need a turn. Just give me a turn. Block, block on the Midnight Reapers. Oh no. So they have to... Guess they're just trying to dig for oven here. I'm dead to like a whole bunch of things. Yep. Freaking hell. Well, didn't draw what we wanted there. So this is a ley line, cage, event. So we retool here. The Trial of Ambitions aren't great in this matchup. The Doom Foretolds generally aren't. So then we're probably going to want to cut the demonic packs. Keep a couple dooms. Because we don't really have ways to deal with that. Let's try it like that. We needed a turn there. If we could have gotten a turn off that, them drawing into double. Need to update the stream title. For those just tuning in, Soren for the win. Thank you for the follow. See what they do here. Conquers, that's not great here, but if we can go Wrath, they could clean up the early stage. Just do this. Just set up here. Get Yori into hand. Just keep him off stuff. I think we want Rest in Peace maybe over Leyline. Hey Josh, it's going well. The decks we've been trying to brew haven't been great by any accord. But seeing what we can pull together. A little annoying there. Because I don't love having to Wrath here. They would have sacked the cat anyways, so Trial doesn't make much difference. Yikes. So I take my Yorian. They can play around the Wrath of God, but like even Wrath of God feels pretty terrible here. Nothing but lions here. I have to do this. With our hand the way it's shaping up, we just can't do much. Yeah, Jank wins, but like even we're playing good cards, just like opponents collect a company into 2 murderous riders while we have a Trial of Ambition on the stack, and just like weird sequencing. I think we just do this. They have Coco here. I have to go Castle Ardenvale. Yeah, they're just drawing better. Give this one more shot after this. Jesus. So they can hit me for 6. It conquers death. They hit me for 3. Oh, no, it's... I don't mean... Yeah, we're dead here. When you've drawn nothing but lands every single turn, you're not going to win. Okay, let's give this one more shot. If not, I'm going to play Arcanist. Seeing what kind of works out for us today. Are you kidding me? Last game 9 lands. This game can't draw more than 1. Playing this Vraska because it can blow up our own packs. Maybe Pact is just not necessary and then you can tweak it. But Pact provides a lot of... We also haven't seen one in a single game. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. I was thinking of doing like a variation of Arcanist where it's Luris, no Luris, and you play it's a Bergie, the self-mill. Hello. Their clock's going down on our... How's everybody doing in chat today? What are you most excited about to see with the new banned and restricted? Flicker. Wrath of God. That hand would have been actually pretty solid. Snowfield Sinkhole. Esper Snow. Can I have a land, please? One time a land. One time a land. But of course not. Kill Karn here. Literally just need a land. Probably have counter spells, but we need a land. We'll name Vraska here. One time a land. Probably gets Conquer's Death. I should have been slightly more specific. So they have Kaya. I could play out another thing here. Kaya doesn't do a huge... We can force the sack on this, which actually isn't too bad, because then I can play out Vraska, play out Demonic Pact, forces them to go negative on it.
Time to focus. Got a job to do.
Get the Spyglass off the table. Lets me play my Vraska. If I can set it up to potentially deal with this. Multi 5 hurt us this game. They might be playing Blood in the Snow. Oh, they just got Approach. With Doomscar. Okay, so we kind of have an idea what they're on. It's like Esper Control, so we want Thoughtseize, Noxious Grasps. Take out these Trials, which aren't doing much. We just don't have much here. Can do these cages. Just do these trials. Probably fringe chance you hit a thing, but if they're on like a tutor board, yeah, this deck's just not. We've been running into weird decks, and then like just the aggro, like the established decks, we haven't been good enough. So if we can't beat these like meme decks, then the deck itself's not good. Like opponent's deck was very slow that game too. Hand doesn't do much, but we gotta keep this. Blessings will be good to at least draw some cards. That other hand, we weren't really going anywhere. Playing out Castle on 1 just because we don't have a way to make it untapped. Just scry here. I think we're taking the Doom here. We'll play Blessing. They probably took out a lot of their like targeted removal, so this Charming Prince might be able to get in a chunk of damage. So I'm playing this in case they had a counter spell. I can eat away at something in their hand. I need this to resolve. And now he's got Sequence to Hell, so now we need to draw a line naturally. Because now I can't draw the cards. So, got a little screwed there. We took a chance. Line to be good because it forces them to sack the Narset. And then we sack this. Unmoored Ego. they have Eliminate, I think we're just getting rid of Eliminate here. If they want to spend their whole turn just egoing, that's fine.
You cannot see. Follow.
We just have not drawn well in any of these games. Like, Ego you name Doom Foretold, but I don't know really what that accomplishes you. Okay, even better. I think we have 2 in our deck, or 3. That'll allow us to draw a card anyways, so we might naturally just hit the land. Opponent might be just doing this for information. Cool. I'll take that. Oh, almost played that before attacking. Could have been bad.
My mind needs
So I'm doing this in case I draw Thoughtseize. They play Kai, I have Conquer's Death. Honestly, even I'm not too worried about Conquer. I could just play Doom Foretold. Our life total's high enough anyways. I got my token here. Okay, so they still have Skyclave. They maybe doom themselves, but it seems a little odd. They seem more control based. So I can do this. This takes me to discard, which is probably fine. Just kind of thin out our deck here. So I have a green. I can probably just get rid of. It's kind of free information at this point. So they have Kaya that can eat away at a token, but then that takes their Kaya off the board. We get another 2/2 here. They have to discard. They're going to discard their land. Drew a hell of a lot of lines here. I want to pressure here. They can play this out, but that's fine. I want to pressure their life total. I have these Conquer's Death without real targets right now. So even if this dies. This could be going to get Ugin or maybe Karn. Kind of surprised they didn't name Doom Foretold. I'm not really worried about this.
Welcome to my world of nightmares.
Cool. I'm gonna flicker my Treacherous Blessing here to draw some more cards. Do I care? Probably not. So it's like a weird Esper Walkers kind of list. So on my end step, I'll flicker this. I can also flicker my Conquer's Death on this. Get that. I forgot when you target that, it dies. Oops. Oops. I'll just set up the scry here. Doom and Pact. Well, I guess the ley line gets around that, so it's kind of okay though. I can play both of those out. Play this, draw the cards, and then force them to sack. Don't have anything back with Conquer's Death. So I could do this. This fizzles this. Now I get to just draw some more cards, kind of grind them out that way. Okay, I got a 4/4 here.
Dispelling phantasms is dead. I'm gone for now.
Not too worried about that. Let's just do this. Let's do this. In case they have like Thoughtseize or something, I don't need the line this turn anyways. Draw 2. They're not gonna get enough cards in hand at this point in time, so just grind them out at this point. Play the land on whites. Probably just passing the turn. like Ugins and out for them, but they need land and that. I think we're okay here. I could have done this to like threaten lethal, not give him a chance. Don't think it matters much here. So they get Karn. Karn can get Angel. Perleus Vault. Yeah, not too worried about that. Because I just, like, that's their whole turn at that point. They have to go Perleus Vault. So just let them do this. They can get, maybe I should have poked Karn for 2. They get an extra card in hand, actually. I can always just flicker here. Okay, they can go this. Okay, that's perfect. Do that now.
I will be better prepared next time.
And then I just set myself up this way. So they have to play this out, otherwise they're dead. So I can play out one Doom. So the Doom here forces a discard out of them. Ooh. Okay, so that's interesting. Because they discarded this. This would have gained them life. They go Fae. They're just wishing to their heart's content. Is this just Doomscar? Hey Alex, how's it going? Just give me a sec. Like, we're still in game 2 of this match. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this doesn't stop any of their stuff. I think we're just running it the same way. See if it works. Yeah, we could. Are you on Historic now, though? Or are you still on Standard? After this match, I'm just going to run down quickly to get some coffee, so I'll probably take like a 5-minute break. We haven't played each other in like probably a couple months. Okay, so they're on the play. This hand really doesn't do much. Jesus. Like, I actually don't understand how we're getting these hands. Like, 7 lands. Yeah, I like the Yorion one here because you have Demonic Pact. We're not just playing like a bunch of Gilded Eggs. Okay, so this Thoughtseize is literally the worst card we could have drawn. They had the turn 0 Leyline. That's fine. So the Kaya has a target now at least. So they can minus once more here if they want. Probably just pull Yori into hand if they do. I'll set up next turn. Okay, so they're gonna name Yorion again, probably. Okay, so they named the Conqueror's Death this time. They learnt not to name Yorion. I'm probably just going to do Vraska uptick on Othakaya here. Elspeth's Nightmare is also pretty nice here. Yeah, we're going to go Nightmare here. Not Thought Seizing. Oh no, they can't be targeted. Damn it. Ah, that was dumb. This doesn't do what I want it to do. Because of the stupid ley line. I needed to go Vraska. Okay, so Vraska will sack this anyways next turn. Turn 0 ley line is actually really good against us. They probably brought in like negates. Should have snuck this in. Getting both bindings hit feels bad. So sack this. Just play out a creature here. So I lost one and won one against Sack and Gruel. First game of Sack, drained 12 times. Yeah, it's a little tough. Like we lost against Gruel where they, or John Sack where they cocoed into exactly double Devil. I don't think we necessarily want another Yorion here. Not at this point in time. I need to find Doom Foretold. This could be Karn. Nakaya. Okay, so they're gonna minus there anyways. So let's start with. Let's do that. The problem is I can't play this out without dying. Actually, I have Yorion for at least a couple turns blink. Okay, let's try this out. We're gonna live a little dangerously. Live and die by the pact. This will draw us cards. Because I go Kaya here. Let's see what they minus it on. The perfect. Like, we don't care about them
It's lost.
doing that. Just get some value here. Stupid thought seizes. So it can't Othakaya yet. So I can ultimate Vraska and then play my Yorion.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Okay, so they got Tome.
Pain is weakness, leaving the body.
Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. Oh my god, I sacked my planes. Damn it. I can target myself, which isn't great. Drawing 2 of our 3 Thought Seizes in an 80 card deck when they had turn 0 Leyline feels pretty terrible. Like, we're eventually going to hit a Doom Foretold. I just don't want to... I guess I could have played this out preemptively to 3 myself. Vraska's gained us more than enough life. Yeah, because now we feel kind of bad. Nothing like target yourself for 3 to deal 3 just to have something for them to sack. So they might sack the Tome, they might sack the Leyline.
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair. I'll be back. Just you wait.
Okay, since we drew another Yorion, 0 value. Just force them to sack something. Sack the Leyline. Sack the Leyline. Sack the Leyline. If we draw a Treacherous Blessing, it'd be nice. Another Demonic Pact. Got another Vraska chilling in the winds. Other Vraska. Yuri's not as good now, since they have the Kaya going. That's an interesting one. Probably just kill Yorion. Nightmare Weaver's gonna be rough. So I'll play this out. Hold this. Never saw Ashiok in any of our other games. We're just going to see if we can grind them down. We just need one of our card draw spells.
The regrets of the dead are the sweetest ingredient.
So I figured we were getting time locked. That's fine. Because if they plus here, they need a removal spell on Yorion. Like, it was still right to keep the Thoughtseize in, but then just having Leyline hurt us. 37 cards. Can we get one of our card draw spells? it's just gonna be. Okay, so that's gonna give us 7 turns. That gives him a blocker. They just go Perler. Okay, we need Ashiok. I don't think it's needed as much, like the feeds. Do this. So what I can do here is if they do this on my so they can go Noxious. No, they got rid of my sorry, my Elspeth Conquers Death. So we're gonna do this because I can't target. We might have binding left. I don't have any planes left. Let me check. I have 1 binding left, so we can target it and then take away the. Ah, the double doom hurts. I needed that. The fact they've been tutoring for like so many specific answers has really hurt us this game. And like we just have completely drawn dead here. Needed any of those dooms. We have 1 doom left, 1 Vraska. Because I figure this vault's gonna hit us.
Evil cannot withstand righteous.
Okay, so we're out of dooms. We have Vraska. Okay. Ah, this Erie's not going to do much. So I can deal 4. Vraska could come down the following turn. Yeah, the problem is we just haven't really like progressed our board in any way.
Past, present, and future. I have just the trick for this.
Excel on non-lines. So we have to do this. Or blood on the snow, that's fine. Okay, so I think I got my line. Vraska destroys this. Thought sees away this. I deal 4 to this. Okay, so I still have my Vraska. The old take 7. Green or white. So unfortunately I have to do this.
Prepare the gallows. We've got company. Your days unnumbered.
Gotta hit this. Blood on the Snow can just like take me out that way. Just play this tapped. Just gonna been getting punked here.
Meditate and prepare.
Did they cast this already? Yeah, I think they did. So we're just dead. Yep.